Hello students, I welcome you all in industrial chemistry class. Students, today we are going to start our second chapter, that is agrochemicals. Students, in the chapter we are going to cover what is agrochemicals and the various terms involved in the agrochemicals. That is a pesticide, various pesticides like insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, rodenticides. Their meaning of the each term and their classification on the basis of chemical nature, and the classification is based on the mode of action. Apart from this, we are going to discuss in this chapter storage stability test and the formulation of agrochemicals. In addition to this, we are going to discuss advantages and disadvantages of agrochemicals, and then we are after this we are going to discuss about the structure and synthesis of some representative agrochemicals, and lastly we will discuss biopesticides. In that one we will discuss two biopesticides. Pesticide derived from the neem plant and the karanja plant, and their advantages and disadvantages also. So students, when we think about agrochemicals, what immediately comes in mind is that chemicals used in agriculture called as agrochemicals. Chemicals used in agriculture called as agrochemicals. We know very well that as we are from a strong agricultural background region, we use different insecticides and pesticides to control the various pests on the crops and to increase the productivity also. So the first point we will discuss in this chapter, that is the pesticide and various types of pesticides. So, pesticides and various types of pesticides. So students, I think you can imagine very easily what is meant by pesticide. I know you know it very well. What is meant by pesticide? Pesticide means pesticides means chemical substance or any other substance. Why any other substance? It could be chemical substance, or it could be the substance derived from the natural resources, or any substance used to kill the pest called as pesticides. What? Any substance which is used to kill chemical substance or any substance which is used to which is used to kill, not only kill, used to kill or destroy the pest called as pesticide. So students, then obvious one question raised from this definition is that if you know the pesticide, that any chemical substance or any substance which is used to kill or destroy the pest called as a pesticide, then question raised here, what is a pest? Then what is a pest? You take a note and write it. What is your understanding about the pest? Right? Okay. So what is a pest? Any harmful organism, any harmful organism called as pest. So that pest harmful would be for crop, would be for grain, crop like vegetables called as a pest. Any harmful organism called as a pest. So pesticide means chemical substance or substance which is used to kill harmful organism or the pest called as a pesticide. What the point? Substance which is used to kill or destroy the pest or harmful organism called as a pesticide. So next we'll see that what are the various types of pesticide. So in that one, you please keep writing what I am writing here. So pesticides are classified. The first classification, instead of writing all the classification, we will discuss one by one that what is various types of pesticides. So insecticides, what is meant by insecticides? In that contents we are going to discuss insecticide, fungicide, herbicide and rodenticides. And as I said, we are going to discuss the term, their classification based on chemical nature and the classification on the basis of mode of action. So insecticides, substance or agent. You keep in mind, I am generally discussing it. Substance or agent, it could be again then chemically derived or the naturally derived one. So substance or agent used to kill the insects called as insecticides. Substance which is used to kill the insects called as insecticides. Good example is BSG and DDT. We are going to see the structures of BSG and DDT, and even we will discuss the synthesis also. In new syllabus, this synthesis and this structures and synthesis is not there, but structure is there. We will see the synthesis and structure. It will give you understanding also how the reaction works for the synthesis of this agrochemicals, and we will see their applications also. So on the basis, it's a meaning of insecticide. I hope you got the meaning. It's very simple: substance or agent used to kill the insects called as insecticides, and these insecticides are classified further on the basis of mode of action. Insecticides, I will write like this only. Classification based on mode of action. Mode of action means how insecticide acts on the plant, or how what is their action on the plant. So on the basis of that, this classification will be there. Classification based on mode of action. It is first classified. Stomach. Stomach means it absorbs insecticides internally. Means how the mechanism of action will take place. That insecticide will taken up into body internally, and it will affect the insect. The next is contact. Example, you may take arsenate. Contact. Insecticides will come in contact with the surface of the paste, means on the skin of the paste. So if it will come in contact with the surface of the paste, that pesticides are called as contact pesticides. And next is fumigants. Attractants, and you don't need to remember the example of each one because it's quite difficult to memorize also. Just remember classification based on modification on the basis of stomach. Insecticides acts on the contact of the pest. Fumigants, when fumes of the insecticides will form, when that pest will come in contact with that fumes, that pesticide, that insects or that pest will get destroyed or killed. That is called as a fumigant. Attractant, these are the class of insecticides where that substance will attract the pest, and once that pest has attracted themselves towards that pesticide, that pest will get killed or destroyed. Understand? We have seen that in agriculture we use some substances by which that insects gets attracted, and then it get kills or destroys, or we trap it. And repellents, basically you may take we are using for the chemical. That is a, we take the example of good night. Repellent. It repels the mosquitoes. Unlike that, repellents, these are the insecticides which will repel the pest, which will repel the insects, called as a repellents. So, on the basis of this mode of action, this is classified into 5 categories. That is the stomach, contact, fumigants, attractants, and repellents. Take the, still you will see the example. DDT, BSC, DDT and BSC, naphthalene, example of attractant is Genalin, and repellent is a good example. It's correct. Mosquito coils, and the even as I gave the example of the liquid we are using for the to repel the mosquitoes. So on the basis of mode of action, it is classified into 5 categories, that is stomach, contact, fumigants, attractants, and repellents. The next classification is that on the basis of chemical nature. On the basis of chemical nature, it is classified again into 2 categories. It is classified into 2 categories. That is the you write it. I hope you have written inorganic, pesticide, and organic pesticide. Inorganic pesticide, organic pesticide means what? Pesticides which are made up of or derived from or made up from metal or metal containing insecticides. Metal containing insecticides called as inorganic pesticides, and pesticides which are derived from carbon compounds. Carbon, not only carbon and HO containing pesticide called as organic pesticides. So on the basis of chemical nature, it is divided into 2 categories: inorganic pesticide, organic pesticides. We know that inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is basically the carbon containing chemistry is organic chemistry. And inorganic chemistry where other than when metal chemistry comes into the picture, or other than carbon, if metal gets involved in the compound, that is called as a inorganic chemistry or inorganic pesticide. We also call it as organometallic. Why do we call it as organometallic? When metal comes into the organic compound, then it gets different from this organic chemistry or from this classification. So the example is that example of calcium arsenate. Here example of BSC and DDT. As I told you that we are going to see the structures and synthesis of some of the representative pesticides, we will discuss what is this BSC and DDT. We know that BSC, even we know what is I hope you know that what is BSC and DDT, but we will discuss it. And calcium arsenate. Calcium is involved, arsenate is involved, so that's why it is a inorganic pesticide. So students, I hope you got this point so far, which I have discussed in this chapter. Agrochemicals, chemicals used in agriculture called as agrochemicals, and basically it refers to the fertilizer, various pesticides. And when we talk about the pesticide, we have discussed that what is meant by pesticide. Pesticide means any chemical substance or substance which is used to kill or destroy the pest called as a pesticide. And further, pesticides we have discussed as classified into various pesticides, like on the basis of their use or on the basis of their application: insecticide, fungicide, rodenticide, herbicides. Other pesticides also are there, but we will discuss one by one. So in that one we have discussed that what is meant by insecticide. We have discussed that insecticide is nothing but chemical substance which is used to kill or to destroy the insect called as insecticides. An example, they have given BSC, DDT, calcium arsenate, geranium, like this. And we have discussed that this insecticide further classified into two ways: on the basis of mode of action and on the basis of chemical nature. On the basis of mode of action, we have seen is that it is classified into 5 categories in 5 ways: stomach insecticide, contact insecticide, fumigant insecticide, attractant insecticide, and repellent insecticide. Stomach insecticides taken up into internally or taken up internally, and it destroys the insect called as a stomach insecticide. It gets harm from the internal part of the insect. Contact, some insecticides are there when it comes in contact with the skin of the pest or skin of the insect, it gets destroyed. What is a contact insecticide? And fumigant, as I said, fumigant, when some insecticides are there, it forms the fumes, and when that fumes or that insects comes in contact with that fumes, insects get destroyed. That is called as fumigant. Attractant, some insecticides are there which attract the insects. Once it attracts the insects, usually we trap, or the technique is that to trap the insect or to destroy the insect. So it attracts the insects, so it is an attractant insecticide. Repellent, the best example is a mosquito coil, or I give the example of the liquid which we are using for the to repel the mosquitoes. That is a repellent insecticide. On the basis of chemical nature, it is classified into two ways again: inorganic pesticide and organic pesticide. Inorganic pesticide, metal derived pesticide called as inorganic pesticide, and an example is a calcium arsenate and arsenate. An organic pesticide, carbon containing pesticide called as a organic pesticide, again which involves hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, of course. So that is organic pesticides, but not metal, keep in mind. An example is the BSC and DDT. So students, I hope you got the point which I have discussed in this lecture. In next lecture we will discuss about the fungicides, and unlike this trend, we will discuss the term and their mode of classification one by one. Thank you.